I usually write down a to-do list of a date instead of studying in a mass like other students because by ranking up those study plans, I can know exactly and clearly about what I am doing today, and I can first do the simple part of studying and then move on to the hard part, and that can really get me into the concentrations of studying and have a fulfillment and achievement after I finish all the list of a day. And that's how I different from other students when I was studying. That's it. I would prefer to shop in a small specialty stores and shop because I think it is a waste of time to shop in a large grocery stores. And let's say I'm going to have a gear to repair my motorcycles, and I maybe need to go through the fresh food areas or bakery areas to find out the exactly locations of my gear. And I think it is a waste of time to shop in a large grocery stores. And also, by shopping in the specialty stores, I can have more comparing with other certain products and thus to have a cheaper one. That's it. According to the letter, students suggest the school to create an art museum to let students learn how to appreciate the high quality of art. But the man in the conversation disagrees with it. He insists that it is not necessary because it has only half an hour to get to the downtown museums, and students can have a cheaper ticket price to watch those worldwide masterpieces. So it really don't necessary to build a museum on campus. Also, talking about the payment of the building a museum, the former students have already donated the money to the new libraries and the student centers, so it is less possible for them to donate another building that is not really needed. That's it. Optimal foraging refers to a smart strategy that animal will use it to minimize the waste of energy to get food with high necessary nutrition in an effective and efficient way. The professor in the biology class gave an example of a bird living near the water, for example. The bird will crack and eat the shellfish, so they will catch them to fly high and drop the shellfish and then break the shell to eat. And what's worth noticing is that the bird will carefully choose the biggest shellfish and then fly to a specific height, and it is not too high or too low because the bird knows exactly the right amount of the energy to waste, and that's how optimal foraging works. That's it. The man in the conversation is facing a problem that his professor is not satisfied with his final biology report, and the professor asks him to rewrite a new one, but the man is going to leave the town next week, so he can either choose to finish the report in a week or to wait and get the grades in the next semester in the fall. And in my opinion, it is better for him to choose to finish the report in a week because that is he won't miss the family reunions, and also the disadvantage of waiting and getting grades in the next semester is that he doesn't know if he can find the materials to the report at home instead of the library. That's it. In the business class, the professor talks about two ways that advertising have a negative effect to our environment, and she further used two examples to explain it. First, as talking about the waste of natural resource, he gave an example of herself about the advertise of kitchens, because she doesn't need the advertise, so she thinks that it is a waste of papers, and also it will cut a lot of trees to do this advertise. And second, talking about breaking the nature beauties of environment, she says that because the billboard is everywhere and even in the mountains, it will damage our visual sense to see those landscape and view. That's it.